Two newlyweds, both Colorado firefighters, are using their skills at home to help first responders 5,000 miles away in the war zone in Ukraine. Jenna Marsh and her new husband Ross are part of the team from Project Victory. It is a nonprofit organization, and the mission is to provide food, shelter, and medical supplies to people in Ukraine. And it's not just supplies. Jenna and Ross are also training the Ukrainian National Police and other first responders how to save lives, stop bleeding, and treat trauma victims. And Jenna and Ross are both joining us now live from Denver. Thank you. Congratulations as newlyweds. A lot of us take a fun trip to a beach. You guys are heading to Ukraine to do some pretty incredible work. Jenna, let me start with you. What inspired you both to do this and join Project Victory?
I think really one of the big things was being able to actually take part in the opportunity to help. A lot of times we sit back and we say, oh, I'd love to help. And then an opportunity presented itself and I was able to jump on it quick and in a hurry. And it was something that I'm passionate about stateside that I can transfer to over there as well.
And once you went, Ross, I understand you all quickly realized that training is necessary with some of the things that they are seeing with these mass casualties. What were some of the things that you were able to help out with once you were boots on the ground?
Yeah, we trained on tourniquet applications, wound packing, things that can make a difference in the first couple of minutes of an incident. So if they can open an airway and get a tourniquet on or stop the bleeding, that's the major thing to help save a life, is to stop that bleeding and open the airway.
And are you training first responders, or are you training civilians who have to be ready to join in this effort?
So we're partnered with the National Police of Ukraine, but we've also had firefighters from Ukraine be in our class, along with some of our interpreters went on and took the classes to some of their friends, families, and relatives. So we're going to try to train one to be able to train the next one to pass the knowledge on.
It's so important. I understand you traveled through Poland, got into Ukraine. Jenna, how difficult is that journey given they're in the middle of a war right now? What were the challenges you faced and what did you see?
In all honesty, there wasn't necessarily a lot of difficulty per se. It was more just the hurry and wait kind of thing. There was a little bit of apprehension at the borders because that's, obviously very much a stale target, for lack of better terms. But other than that, it wasn't too awful, minus the waits.
Ross, what were the responses from people once you got there to help, to have assistance, guidance, extra training? How did they respond to that?
They loved it. And I mean, they took part in the training, were active, engaged, and along with just being able to meet them, made them feel like they were not alone and that the world cared for them and that they were here to support them. So it was a big cultural thing of being together and showing our support with them versus just delivering training. We want to show support and continue to bring support to that country.
And another thing that you all do, Jenna, is offer supplies. What supplies are they running low on, and how did you see your efforts benefit them with the latest drop?
Really, a lot of it is just general medical supplies. Also medications to include antibiotics.
Stomach sutures, we paired with Project Cure. They donate a lot of the medical supplies. The hospitals are going through supplies, and they're also being targeted by the Russians. So they can have the supplies today, and the hospital could be destroyed tomorrow. So it's that keep restocking of supplies.
And what safety precautions do you both take in preparing for these trips? I mean, it is dangerous what you're doing. You know that. How do you get ready for that?
Well, I think most of it's getting our stuff ready ahead of time. So paperwork, documentation, that kind of stuff, along with, we work with a good group at Project Victory who are veterans and stuff like that. So they understand going into a war zone and how to maintain security and evaluate as we continue to go through.
Yeah, it's a fluid situation. Jenna, we're looking at some pictures of you all there in the training sessions. We also had some images of a maternity ward that had been damaged. Talk about some of the damage to the infrastructure, the buildings that you witnessed.
So when I went, I actually didn't get a chance to tour that hospital. That was when Ross went. But when I was there, we got to see several different areas that have been impacted. So schools, There was a giant strip mall that was just completely obliterated. There were, churches. There's nothing that was off limits, and it's very unfortunate. But they're starting to recover. But unfortunately, there's only so much they can do with the supplies that they have.
Yeah, well, it's good that you two both have teamed up with this group to help. How can people assist in your efforts? I know you both have trips coming up here this fall, this winter. What can people do to learn more about Project Victory and assist in the hard work that you all are doing?
They can go to our website, projectvictorynonprofit.org, also on Facebook, Instagram, Project Victory Ukraine on both those. You can look at some of our partners, Blue Check Ukraine, Project Cure, Stop the Bleed. Any of those resources are helping Ukraine.
Well, thank you both, Jenna and Ross, for doing what you're doing and for sharing some of your work with us. Be safe. Our best to you as you travel again.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.